Miss Rosa Rides the Bus is a poem by Angela Jackson. Angela Jackson was born on July 25th, 1951, and is still currently alive. Jackson went to Northwestern and the University of Chicago for her upper education in Chicago. She is also a 20-year member of the OBAC, the Organization of Black American Culture. Her debut novel, Where I Must Go, won the American Book Award. She also has received the 2022 Ruth City Poetry Prize, the Pushcart Prize, the Poetry Society of America's Shelley Memorial Award, and fellowships from the National Endowment for the Arts of the Illinois Art Council. She was born in Mississippi but is known as a Chicago poet, playwright, and novelist. Angela Jackson used to mentor young black writers as she was looking to end racial segregation. The OBAC had a massive influence on Jackson's writing. The group's main goal was to advance the conscious development and articulation of black aesthetic. Members are encouraged to express the words the black experience and also to pay attention and focus on the works of other African American authors. In this poem specifically, Angela Jackson takes us through the experience of Rosa Parks during her time in 1955 when she refused to move from her seat on the bus when African Americans were expected and supposed to sit in the back of the bus. Jackson does a great job of describing how Rosa feels not only mentally but physically, and how her job as a dressmaker during this time has worn out her body, and how she's physically exhausted, but how mentally her sticking up for what she believes in makes her feel at peace. She describes her at one point as feeling like a cloud, even though thousands of legs have her held down. She does a great job of letting us feel like we're inside Rosa Parks and what she's thinking. Multiple times she shows this theme of perseverance and wanting to see a change in the world. She brings up Jim Crow laws multiple times. She keeps bringing in these true historic events to let us know what Rosa was thinking and how Rosa felt as she was riding along this ride and judged at every turn. And now I will read to you the poem Miss Rosa Rides the Bus. That day in December, I sat down by Miss Muffet of Montgomery. I was mirrored weary, feet swole from sewing seams on a filthy fabric, tired sore, a peddlin' the rusty singer. Dingy cotton thread jammed in the eye. All life long I'd slide through century reams loathsome with tears, dreaming my own silk self. It was not like they all say. Miss Liberty Muffet, she didn't jump at the sight of me. Not exactly. They halted me away, a thousand kicking legs pinned down. The rest of me, I tell you, a cloud. Beautiful trouble on the dead December horizon, come to sit in judgment. How many miles as the Jim Crow flies? Over oceans and some. I rumbled. They couldn't hold me down. Long? No. My feet were tired. My eyes were sore. My heart was raw from hemming dirty edges of Miss L. Muffet's garment. I wrote again. 1,000 bloody miles after the crow flies, that day in December long remembered when I sat down beside Miss Muffet of Montgomery. I said, like the jokes say, "What's in the bowl, thief?" I said, "That's your curse." I said, "This is my way." She slipped her frock, disembarked, settled in the suburbs, deaf, mute, lewd, and blind. The bowl she left behind, the empty bowl of mine, the spoiled dress. Jim Crow dies, and ravens come with crumbs. They say, "Eat and be satisfied." I fast and pray and rise.